everyone in this room shook their friend and family trees, someone that they know and love, who's owed unpaid child support will fall out. This is Alana. Alana, like all of the users in our platform, is owed a lot of money in unpaid child support. The amounts range from $30,000 to $600,000. As an independent child support consultant for over 20 years, I had a manual process helping women to collect their support. I taught them how to find their ex, find his income streams and his assets, and how to generate their own legal documents to send to the court. I have now packaged all of this information down into a tech platform that I call Athena. My CPO built a tech company in 2008. She got it venture-backed, and she took an exit, and now she's helping me to build out this platform. Child support evaders hide. They move. They work as 1099 contractors. They work under the table and in cash-based businesses and more, all to avoid paying. $1 billion is expected to be added to this $117 billion this year. Sorry. It works like TurboTax meets LegalZoom. Users on board using an in-depth questionnaire. Then we perform in-platform investigations using API integrations. So, when you fly, when you use your credit cards, when you scroll social media, big data, big government, big Alexa is capturing all of your information. They package that information and they sell it and deliver it to people like me. And this is how we find Dad. This is how we find his income streams and his deposit accounts. This is how we find his assets, both real and personal. And then, like LegalZoom, the platform then generates all of the state-specific legal documents and drops in a mom's inbox. All she needs to do is to click, print, and mail to the courts. We're a SaaS subscription service. Our moms pay us $100 a month to get them to collections. Moms are thrilled with this price point because for the first time, perhaps ever, they have the ability to collect their tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars in pass-through child support. We hit an 80% gross profit margin once we hit scale, and each user brings our platform $1,200 in revenue every single year. State child support collection is free for most women, and they get what they pay for. But once they go to an attorney or child support collection agency, it becomes expensive. Athena, power through Don't Get Mad, Get Paid, is an option that makes moms get through the platform faster and more effectively. This is the good news. The good news is that we know our MVP works. Before we committed to a big build with somebody else's money, we built an MVP and we launched it. We now have paid users moving through our platform. We are positioned to deliver and to scale. It's a huge market. It's 14 million unique cases, 7 million moms. Our sweet spot are the 1.43 million women that are owed over $40,000. We believe that we can touch and capture 20% of this space. Now, we're aware that in most B2C environments, the most that companies capture is 5 to 10%, but we are in a niche environment, and we are in an environment where the users are hungry for our service. We believe that we can blow away that 5 to 10% space and actually hit 20%. We have over 900 women in our platform right now who want to onboard with our platform, who want to onboard with our subscription. That equals 90 customers to us because we're currently converting at a rate of 10%. This is how we grow. Think the Me Too movement. This platform has the ability to reach viral proportions. Social ads, social media, SEO, content marketing, and then of course strategic partnerships with organizations that support women. We're looking for $425,000 to launch this thing as an investment initial opportunity. That would allow us to onboard 1,100 moms into the Athena platform and hit our $1 million mark within 12 months. Don't Get Mad, Get Paid is an impact company providing big capital returns for our investors and big social returns for our users. I'm Simone Spence, and I just want to leave you with this. The woman that I told you about, Alana, at the beginning of the presentation, recently told me that she's going to be using her collections to put her son through college and to pay off her daughter's medical bills. These are the big impact impacts that this company is having with families just like yours and mine. Again, I'm Simone Spence. Thank you for your time.
I know that this is a difficult space for some people. Would you ever consider letting people get onto the platform, and then if they get paid, you get success-based money?
That sounds great, but no. And the reason is why. Then that makes us a collection agency.
Okay.
We don't want to get into those kind of regulations. And frankly, what do you think about when you think about collection agencies? Not good, right? We don't want to touch that.
Hi, Simone.
Hi, Christy.
Can you tell me how you collect the child support? What's your success rate?
Oh, 87%. My success rate as an independent child support consultant was 87%, and I plan on transferring that over into the platform.
That was actually exactly what I was going to ask, but I'll add another one. So,
And $15 million that I can add. $15 million I helped women to collect at a rate of 87% success.
and so once they track down the person and facilitate the initial transaction, is there an ongoing aspect to the software and the usage?
Absolutely, and that's why they're in the platform for about 13 months, because of support process, and that's not something that we can walk back from. So mom has to submit the documents to the court. Sometimes there are waiting periods before she even hears anything. So when I had my manual process, the entire thing took about 18 months, because I've now reduced a lot of it down to 10. The projections are that most moms will get through in 13 months.
What's your lifetime value? For example, how long are the moms staying on the platform?
Yes.
How long do they need to?
Yes. Okay, so again, 13 months, most moms will get through the platform. But the great thing is that half of those women will probably recur back into the platform, because once they're through the first time, there's probably more money that they have to collect. So maybe they didn't come to us with a judgment for the entire amount, or during the course of the 13 months, more money added up. So historically, as an independent consultant, I saw half of those women come back and recur. So we're looking at 13 months plus half of that. So 20 months. Thank you.
I want to make sure you don't get the horn in the middle of this question. So you said 20% gross margin at scale. What's the gross margin today with all the API licensing costs that you're paying for the underlying data?
I'm actually having a hard time understanding.
Sorry, what's the gross margin today? You mentioned that it's 20% at scale. What is it today?
It's 80% once we hit scale. Right now we're working on an MVP, so our margins are actually not that pleasant, because we're doing a lot of upfront capital costs to keep the platform moving right now, and I'm subsidizing a whole lot of that out of pocket.
Got it, okay.
So those margins are kind of scary, but we hit 80% at scale.
Okay.
Running out of time, does this have enterprise application into the agencies that you've been working at?
We will have an enterprise. We're looking at an enterprise as one of our next verticals. We would like to package up a soft ground